you so much for joining today's live session. It's nice to have you here. Um, let's quickly go through today's setup quickly, and we'll try to clear this balance quickly also. So we'll click on this menu here, and the chart type is going to be candlesticks. We'll enable the timer for the candlesticks. You can see. Then we'll disable this auto scroll thing here. Now the next thing we'll go to the time frame over here. So we'll click on this M1 because we're going with M1. Then the next thing we need to do right now is to set this trade time. Now this is a normal clock mode, but we're not using the clock mode, though we're using the M1. We're switching to flag mode here. So this is a flag mode right now. We'll enable M1. I'll make sure that this second hand is on 0. It's very important that's on 0, you understand? So auto time offset would be on the default. You understand? Let me quickly clear this, guys. Okay, cool. We're fine. So, Abdul, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. Okay, we should be going with 12.5% of our balance. But first, let's clear this balance quickly. Let's just clear this. And usually, when we are clearing the balance like that, I like to just play some fun games. You understand? So we can easily just take a random trade. You understand? So let's see. So while that one is happening, let's check today's market and see which one we can really focus on. There's a nice level here. This is a very nice level. It's an area of interest in the market. So markets, this area is also a very good level because a lot of activity on this level here. Okay. Oh my god, I thought we were going to lose this one so that we can clear the balance, but no problem. Let's see. Now let's check M15. Let's do a top-down analysis for this market quickly. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you are feeling great today. If you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. Okay, these M15 charts over here, we have this crazy level here, and prices is coming from that level right now. So let's check M5. Okay, that level holds pretty well on M5 too. So let's check M3. Now we've not found any opportunity yet, but at least based on that, we can tell what's happening in the market. This is an area of support and resistance in the market, and this level is acting as a support level right now. So let's go back to M1. So this was the previous market area we marked. Let me mark that other side, that first one. Isa Entertainment, thank you so much for joining. Mojid, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Hope you guys are feeling great today. It's nice to have you guys here. Thank you very much for joining today's class. Okay, this is beautiful. QM. So guys, you can see now, because we've done a little bit of homework now, we have a little bit of clarity in the market. Mojid, it's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. Abba Nice, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. I told you anytime we have a QM, the first thing we need to do is to go to higher time frame like M3. We'll check for an engulf. We can't find the engulf there. Oh, the screen is blurry. I'm so sorry. I'm sure it's the network. It's going to clear after a while. So you can see now we have an engulf in M5. So the next thing we need to do is to go to lower time frame and find the entry. You can see that entry is in perfect alignment with that M15 with that M15 support level that we marked. So I'm going to mark this as a lower time frame entry. We'll mark it as a lower time frame entry. Let me check S15. So now you can see in S15 we have this lower time frame entry inside. Look at this. So this is a very beautiful setup right now. So this is very beautiful setup. Let me just check S10, M10 or S10 for the fun of it. Okay. I'll adjust it according to the S15 entry. Alright, let's go back to M1. And the next thing we need to do is to wait for price to come into our entry here. I'll take a very good trade. Okay, that's good. So keep an eye on these markets. Let's check the previous market here. You know what? Let me bring this demand area down here. Now, I don't trust this demand area as much. Somebody will be wondering, why don't you trust the demand area? It's because that demand area is not actually causing a significant break or something like that. You understand? So that's just the way it is. So over here, so can I trade with you in real accounts? Very soon, we will make that happen very soon. Oh, can you imagine? I thought we lost this balance. Okay, let's try and lose the balance right now. I'll just take some random trade. Let's say I close. I thought we'd lost that balance. I didn't know that the last trade we took was a crazy one. Though that would be awesome if if you take that kind of trading in a real market. Okay, let's see if we're gonna win this again. Sometimes you want to lose the balance and it begins to increase. Okay, we should have a rejection here, so let me go with the sellers. I'm expecting a rejection from this point, so going with sellers is like the best thing for us to do. It's like reverse candlestick psychology. where when you're obviously trying to lose the trade so that your balance can get to zero. Hey TJ, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining today's class. It's nice to have you here. Oh my god, I thought we were going to lose this one. Now we're winning it. Ah, okay, don't worry. We're going to find a way to get rid of this. Okay, no problem. Now, if I was in a real market and I and I make 3 trades like this, I'm not coming back for the rest of that day. I'm out. Actually, there was one particular time when I just started. I saw a particular guy. I saw his trading history. He took a $10,000 trade and he won, and that was all he did for that day. Just one $10,000 trade, and that trade was, I think, that trade was a 5 seconds trade. I was like, that guy must be very crazy to take a 5 second trade with 10,000. Mr. Vibe, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Um, Guys, if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm not going to beg anybody to like the video, but you can subscribe. And not going to beg for subscription. Actually, you understand? We're about getting to we're about reaching 10,000 subscribers. So If you register now, if you subscribe right now, you are going to be one of those history in the making. You understand? So we are making history right now. So you might as well go ahead and be a part of it. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate. Okay, I found an opportunity here. Now it's multiple opportunities, and let me show you. Look at this. This is what I mean. You see over here right now, we have a third breakout. You understand? So it's over here. So we have first touch low, second touch lower low. Like the lower low is crazy, and this is even a late retest. But that's not the reason why I want to take this trade. Actually, you understand? The opportunity I actually see is here. Is this we have a fair value gap right under here, and we have an order block. So I'm marking the order block right now. I usually don't mark fair value gaps. You understand? But I'm marking the order block. So this is the other block, and this is where I mark it. Let me show you. Oh, we need to find a way to lose this balance. Come on. Okay, you know what? Let me see if we can take a random trade. You know what? Just here we go. So so we have an order block here. The fair value gap is right under it. You understand? So let me check the lower time frame entry to see. Okay, fine. We have an entry here. This is a beautiful one. This is a very beautiful one. So look at this. Okay, it appears as if we finally lost that big balance we were trying to lose. Okay, that's good. Hey, Ramless, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, let's go back to M1. Let's see. Yeah, Timmy Julius, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Yes, Akim Bolade, thank you so much. Martins, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. I hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Yes, I was going to answer the person that said you want us to take a real trade together. Very soon I'm gonna make that happen. But the thing there is, at the same time, a funny K comes. Thank you so much for joining. Which strategy you they use? We've not this is an order block fair value gap strategy right now. If price enters into this order block and comes into this entry, I'm gonna go with the sellers. So we're going with 12.5% of our balance. Usually some people will take a trade right at the entrance here. I usually prefer to just wait for the entry, or at least under the round number. Now there are some times that you take an entry, a trade inside the entry, and it will work. You understand? But most of the time I usually just wait for the entry inside here. But I'm taking this trade in at the entrance here because we're on live actually. Usually I will just wait for price to enter into this entry. That's where I will take my trade. That was a winning trade actually. So a lot of people do it, like they just take the trade immediately it touches the order block, they take the trade. You understand? Now we have a gap up in favor of the sellers. If price comes above this round number into this entry, I'm going to take the trade with the sellers. So let's see how that goes. So we already have a gap up, suggesting that sellers can override this, or they can come into this what they call it, into this candle. So let's just wait for that. I'm just waiting for this. Okay. So I'm waiting for price to enter into this entry. We'll take the trade. Immediately enters or touches that round number, I'm going with the sellers. I'm not going to wait for anything. Okay, I might have missed that entry by like a little bit. The more it keeps going up, the more I'll keep going with the sellers. I expect that pullback at some point. So let me just expand. So I'm going to wait here right now. Let's just wait for the pullback. So we have a round number there. So it kind of, I kind of expect the pullback anytime now. Okay, good. All right, that's good. That was a beautiful trade. Now, for anybody who's wondering, let me quickly explain this trade. You understand? Now, I marked this entry up here when the price was down here. It was somewhere under this line here. You understand? And the thing there is the reason why I actually chose this fair value gap order block setup is because we have an order block here, and the order block is actually also a supply area. If you really think about it, your chart is low to mine here. What does that mean? It's a 1 minute chart. It's just not a 1 minute chart. This is 1 minute chart. AUDC, ADOTC. Gold paste. Thank you so much for joining. What do you mean by lower? I don't understand what lower means. So as I was saying, so I marked this order block, but you see, when you have an order block fair value gap setup, the thing there is, okay, let me mark the fair value gap for those who are wondering. Usually I don't mark the fair value gap. I just mark the order block. You understand? So this is the fair value gap area. These are, if I ever mark it, these are markets. You understand? These are you normally mark fair value gaps. So you can see it's going to be like this. Then the other block will be above it. You understand? Now, I usually don't mark the fair value gap because I don't trade the fair value gap. What I would do is I'll mark the other block, then go to lower time frame to find the entry inside the other block. You can see I found the entry right in S30 here. Oh, you won the trade. That's good. That's beautiful. Congratulations. So I marked that area, then I went back to M1. So now the thing there is, some people try to like. I've seen a lot of times when people market to just pull back immediately. It touches the order block. You can see here. You understand? Now also over here right now, I mean I was actually I took a trade here. We won it, but usually my main jam, like the main trade I take, is inside the entry. So immediately price comes into the entry, you can see I went for it straight, and we have a pullback giving us a winning trade. It's as simple as that. We have another setup down here. It's called a QM setup. If price comes back into this area, we're going to take a beautiful trade down here. This is where the trade is. You understand? So, but I'm kind of expecting a pullback by the sellers here, and they just turn around and give us. But we'll just keep an eye on this market. You understand? We're not going to sweat this market too much like that. We don't have any opportunity here yet. So, what do? We check other markets. This looks like a ranging market, and it's a very beautiful one because right now we have okay, it looks like a price channel. Let me just mark it quickly. Look at the price channel. This is the area of resistance, and this is the area of support in the market. This is going to be the area of support in the market. Yes, I was going to answer the person that said you want us to trade real together. See, the thing that is, I'm working on it, but while we're working on, do you have a constant time you come live? No, it's not constant for now. It varies for now, but what I do is I always tell people that if you want to know when exactly I'll be online and when I will come live, what you need to do is what you need to do is enable the notification, like subscribe to the channel and enable your notification, so that anytime I come on live like that, YouTube itself will be the one to like tell you that, okay, this guy is live, so you need to come online live right now. You understand? So I always try to do that, so that I always tell people to do that so that they can know when I'm live. You get the gist. Another thing you can do is you can join the Telegram channel, because I always announce 15 minutes ahead or 10 minutes ahead before going live on Telegram. So the Telegram channel link is in the description. Yes, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. So this is a price channel right here. You understand? We're beginning to have this red green pattern here. You understand? Well, now we have a supply area in the middle of this price channel here. You understand? This also looks like it also looks like an order block, but you see this other block is not the same as that last one. It's not the same. You understand? Yeah, I know about the live things. Okay, Telegram group. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad to know that. So how many trades are we taking now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 trades. Now, usually, if I was in my live trades and I take 4 good trades and there are 4 back-to-back win trades, I'm out. You understand? I'm not going to like stretch that session too long. I've taken 4 back-to-back trades. Immediately I'm out. Like, I'm not going to wait for what happens in the 5th candle or in the 5th trade. You understand? And I always tell people, when you take in some few trades and you won back-to-back like that, leave the market. Don't stay in the market for too long. You understand? Over trading is what kills a lot of people. You understand? And most of you have been a victim of over trading. Why? Because maybe I wouldn't say you don't know better, but let me take this trade. If it goes above that round number, I'll take one more. Okay, let me take one here. I'm expecting a pullback here. So we have like less than 10 seconds. Let's wait for that. Let's see if that pullback is going to happen. Though that round number should help us a little bit. Okay, that's beautiful. Now, the reason why I said the round number should help us, this round number is 0.43900. Usually, round numbers act like support and resistance in the market. So I was really hoping that but you see what I could have done better in this trade, because it looks like a trade that was a little bit nerve-wracking right there. What I could have done better in this trade, I'll show you. I feel like going with the sellers here, but I need it to come up a little bit or else I won't be able to take the trade. Now, I could have actually gone lower into lower time frame to really, really fine-tune this entry. You can see this was the best entry. So I didn't really check the market for the best entry, though the entry we took was a good one, but it's not the best. You see this area now is the best entry so far. You understand? So if I had taken the extra time to check for the best entry, let me show you what could have happened. You see right here is where I could have taken the trade. I will take the trade right here and it will pull back and give us a winning trade. You understand? So it's very important that while you are trying to like take your trades, you look for the best entries. Yes, the best entries are there was a particular video I made a while back. It's called Waiting for Best Entry. It's a series of three session videos. You understand? You can go to my YouTube channel to find it. If you watch the part 1, the part 2, and the part 3 of that series, it's going to really, really bless your heart. You understand? Trust me, it's going to really bless your heart. Yes, you should look into it, TJ. It's very, very nice. You understand? It will really, really help you. You understand? See, I have a lot of. You see, this channel is a wealth. It's a wealth of knowledge. I'm telling you guys. You guys should take your time and really, really look into this channel. You will find a lot of gems like gold all over the place, scattered. You understand? Now, if you want all the gold in one place, join the Barter-Pro mentorship. That's the best place ever. You understand? That's where you can get all the direct information right from me, because I'll be the one teaching you directly. I want name Bia Abiola. Is it Awan Abiola? Thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry I couldn't pronounce that name properly immediately, but thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. You understand? Um, so just take your time. You understand? Stay on this channel for a while, even if it's an hour. Scout the videos. I recognize your entry. Sorry, I couldn't read that last message. You were saying you recognize something about the entry, but I couldn't read the whole thing. If you can send me a dot, I'll be able to read everything. So really, really, guys. Okay, let me quickly read it. Okay, that good thing is you are explaining why. Yeah, exactly. See, the thing there is, you should have a reason for taking every trade. You are not trading randomly. We are not taking random trades. There's a reason for every. See, there's an underlying knowledge. There's an underlying theory. There's a thinking process. You understand? Behind every trade we take. So we are not just taking trades randomly. We are taking our time to pick the best trades. You understand? We are looking for the highest probability trades we can take. You get the gist. And there's something I've been saying it, I think, since December or so, or since January, that see, traders don't think we don't think in 100% surety. Nobody knows tomorrow. Like, nobody knows the next 1 minute. Nobody can predict what will happen in the next 2 minutes. No, nobody can do that. I can't really tell you if we're going to have a green candle after this. No, but based on what I'm reading in the market, I can give you the highest probability. Like, okay, it's highly probable that we may have a green candle after this. So based on that probability, now I can go with the highest probability, knowing that there's still a little chance of losing, but we have a higher chance of winning. Yes, that's how traders think. You understand? All this area now, look at this. I was going to go with the buyers to tell you that we may have a chance for buyers to come in now. I can take this trade now with the buyers, but there's really no. I didn't take this trade based on plenty evidence now, but I have a few evidence here and there. I'll tell you. You understand? The reason why I'm rooting for the buyers here is because, number one, this area alone is a demand area. Let me mark it for you so that you can see it. This is a demand area. See, you need to know, at least have a sense of knowledge, some level of knowledge about what's happening in the market first. That will really help you. So this area is a demand area, and demand area is where you have buyers in the market. The buyers are there to buy. They have their money. They want to buy that. They want to buy more Australian dollar in this case right now. You know, so they've stayed. You can see from what has happened so far. Anytime price enters into this zone, look at this. You have a rejection to the upside. They entered again. They have a rejection to the upside. That tells you those are buyers pushing the price up. Now, immediately we have another movement inside that zone. You should expect the buyers again. Why? Because this time around is different. We have a gap down. Now, you may not understand what gaps are, but gaps, I've explained gaps in different videos and in different live chats. Now, the thing is, when you have a gap down, it's in favor of the buyers, and when you have a gap up, it's in favor of the sellers. Now, let me explain what I mean by gaps for you, so that you can see. I will explain in two ways so that you understand. Look at this. So that's why I'm taking my time to like teach all these concepts, because it's very important to understand the concepts, or else you will not be able to understand what's happening and why I'm taking my trades. So there's a beginners playlist I have on the channel that covers all the basics. So if you're a beginner here, go to the playlist section of my video and go and look for binary option for beginners. It's very important that you go there to check. Now, if you don't have an account yet, you can click the registration link in the description. So now, let me show you what I mean by gaps. Look at this. I'm zooming in so that you can see the space between these two candles. Now, this market closed here. You can see this close. This market close. But this is the market open for the next candle. Some people call it opening price. You understand? But you see the space between this space here, the space between this area and this area. Sorry. Okay. You see this space here is called a gap. This area is called a gap. And in this case, it's a gap down. Why? Because the market closed up here, but jumped down before opening the next candle. You can see this next candle before opening the next candle. So you call it a gap down. Now the same thing happened here. Look at this. This one closed here. Let me show you. This one closed here, then opened down here. You understand? This is another gap down. Anytime you see a gap down, it's in favor of the buyers. But the good thing is, you see, in this case, this was not a demand area. Well, it's a kind of demand area because this area is full of buyers. I think these buyers have been exhausted. There were not plenty here. Look at this week. You see this week that came down here. These are buyers activity pushing to the upside. You understand? But the buyers here were exhausted. So when the gap down happened, they didn't have enough buyers to push the price up. But in this case now, look at this. We have a gap down in the favor of the buyers inside a demand area. Inside this demand area. You understand? So immediately price jumped into this demand area. The buyers are going to respond to it. That's the difference. So I hope somebody understands what I'm saying now. So we have all these concepts that we learn. That I've taught all these concepts, you understand, on my channel. And you see the way I'm explaining all these things now, breaking it down step by step, is exactly how I do with my students. These are how I break things down for them to understand. You understand? I sometimes, will make extra videos just for them to understand. If they have one question that I know that, okay, probably I don't have any extended video or extensive video about it. So I would settle down, make extra videos for them, make sure they understand. Now, if I usually don't have lazy students, but if I ever have a lazy student, in fact, let me just say it. If you are lazy, don't come to my mentorship. I'm going to be on your neck. Yes. I am going to be on your neck. Trust me. You understand? You will not have a choice than to be hardworking because I'm going to be on your neck every single day. If I send you a video and you've not watched it, or you are not asking relevant question about those videos, I'm going to be on your neck. Until you watch the videos, I'm not going to let you rest. That's the kind of mentor you want to have. So if you are the type of person that you are okay with having a mentor breathing down on your neck, making sure that you do your assignments, yes, I'm the one for it. So you're welcome. You understand? So basically, this is how I teach my students. You understand? So if you would like me to break it down for you like this, join the Barter-Pro mentorship. The link to join is in the Telegram channel link. You're welcome. You understand? So let's look for another trade in the another market. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. If you are not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. You understand? I'm still not going to beg anybody to like the video. So if you like the video, like it. If you don't like it, do nothing. It's as simple as that. So okay, cool. Now you can see. Now look at this market here. We have this. It looks like a double bottom. You understand? And we have another level here. Let me mark the level quickly. You see, if price close, yeah, fashion is nice to have you here. No, if money no day now, just watch the videos. I've explained so many things on the videos. I've told you already that you can watch the videos. You understand? The thing there is the treasures you are looking for are scattered all over the place. So if you can piece it together, fine. But if you want all the treasures in one place, that's when you need to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. And actually, you see, the Barter-Pro mentorship is reserved for those who really want that one-on-one. Um, they need that one-on-one interaction with me. Like they want to be able to ask questions. You understand, and get instant feedback. You understand. Most of my students, they send me their trades. We analyze it together. You understand? I tell them where they are wrong and all that. You get the gist. Yes, TJ, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. You get the gist. So that's just the way it is. You understand? So it's really reserved for those students that want that one-on-one. See, I know there are some people they prefer one-on-one interaction like that. They just want someone to break it down for them and really explain. You understand? And they want to ask questions without sounding. Some people have questions right now, but they would rather not say why, because they don't want to sound stupid in front of everybody. But really, it doesn't matter. But they are that shy. But when they are with their mentor now, they can be free. They can express themselves. They don't mind. Why? Because they know that they are the students anyway, so they don't care. You understand? Um, so that's just the way it is. I and plus the added bonus of having a mentor. Really help you to avoid mistakes that you would rather have made on your own. You understand? Like if there's any mistake any beginner wants to make now, I've made all the mistakes. You understand? 3 4 years ago. So now, if there's any mistake you're gonna make, I'll tell you ahead. Don't make these mistakes. Don't do this. Like the other day, somebody was asking me that should we use the promo code. Now I will tell you no, don't use the promo code. Now if it was like 2 years ago now, I'll tell you yes, use the promo code. But that promo code has changed now. There's strings attached that you will not be able to fulfill the conditions. And the penalty nowadays is more severe than before. You understand? Though I've explained it in one of those videos like that, but I'm not going to explain it again right here. So you understand? Let's look for a very beautiful opportunity in the market. Right now, the only opportunity we have is this one down here, and price is coming down for it. Price is coming into that entry. There's another opportunity here, but I'm not sure about it. And if you're not sure about an opportunity, if price breaks this level down here, we may have the buyers coming, but I need a very strong reason to go with the buyers if price breaks this level down here. This one I just marked. So if we don't have a good reason, we will not take that trade. You understand? What's the title of the video you explained promo code? Sincerely, I can't even remember because it was one of those live trades. You understand? But I think it is. If you can check out the live trades in about maybe 5 days ago, yeah, it's within like from now to like 5 days ago. So it wasn't long ago at all. Most of these live sessions, I don't name them, and I don't title them. What I do is I just put the dates. So if it's going to be a practice session, I'll tell you it's a practice session. You understand? It's an entertainment. Thank you so much for joining. So sometimes I will just put okay. You see, after this candle now, we can have a green candle. After this red candle, it's very possible we'll have a green candle. But you know what? I'll just wait for this our entry down here. You see this round number 0.91800 is the sweet spot. Immediately price comes into that round number. I'm letting it rip. I'm going with buyers immediately. I'm not gonna wait for this second entry because we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. You really want to know the information about the promo code. Okay, I'll tell you. Yes, because some of you will not let me rest. Okay, AEDCNY. All right. Okay, I'll check it. Let me quickly check that. Okay. There's no opportunity here actually. This is a momentum. You see, one thing with momentum is that when you see market going up like this, you don't follow it, you don't go with it, you don't go against it, you leave it. Just ignore it. Because if you try to go with it, at the end of the day, at the end of momentums are very, very unpredictable. You understand? They are very unpredictable. You can't really tell what will happen. You understand? So the best thing you can do is to just let it rip, just leave it. You understand? How you can confirm the reversal? No, you can't confirm the reversal. Is exactly what I'm saying. They are unpredictable. I'm telling. Look at this. Look at this now. This now we have a gap up in favor of the sellers. Yes. Now you see immediately a momentum is broken. Yes, that breaks the momentum up. So now you can now start forming theories, but until that happens, you really can't do much. You understand? So anytime you see a market like that, just let it be. Don't try to stop it. Don't trade against it. Don't trade with it. Just leave it. What we are looking for a very good setup. We are not looking for a momentum to join in or a trend to follow. No, that's not what we are looking for. We are simply just looking for a very good um, setup. So we have a setup here now. We know where we can take our trade. Now we can go with the sellers here, and I'll tell you why. Especially if we have a gap up. If we have a gap down, I won't take the trade. Okay, we have a slight gap up. I saw the gap up when we open. I'm expecting a red candle here. Now, the reason why I took this trade, I'll explain. Now, this is not the best entry for this trade, but it's a good entry. Now, we have this morning star pattern, and we have the a breaking of a level. You see, this level is an area of interest in the market already. You understand? So we broke this level back into this place, and this area looks like a decision point. Okay, I found it. Let me show you. You see, this is a decision point in the market. Let me mark it for you so that you can see it clearly. You see, there's a whole lot of thought process that goes on. But the thing there is, you see, when you get to a point where you've been doing this for a while, it becomes automatic. Like your it becomes a reflex. Your body reflects the way your brain calculates it, it's automatic. You understand? But until you get to that point, you really need to keep practicing and keep practicing and keep practicing. But eventually, you are building your reflex. You understand? Especially if you practice well. You understand? There's a reason why athletes have coaches. You understand? It's not as if the athlete cannot train on his own, but the coach can help you stay disciplined. You understand? The coach can give you maybe you see some basketball some NBA stars or some football stars. Some of them have managers, they have this, they have that. You understand? They have dietitians that tell them, okay, this is what you're going to eat. You understand? They help them to stay fit in the market. But you see, in this case now, you are your own manager. You understand? You are the one that will tell yourself, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. At least for the time being, you get the gist. I know you will not let me rest until I tell you about that promo code thing. But don't worry, I'll tell you. Give me guys, give me like maybe just 3 minutes, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. We're back now. Okay, so what I miss? Okay, I don't think we've missed much. Now, another thing I want to say, guys, you see, only experience can teach you this. In fact, why am I? You know what? Don't worry, I'll teach you. Normally, this a kind of information I'll probably only give my. You see, anytime you have an entry down here, like this, you see this entry I have down here, and price begins to range above your entry. Let me go to maybe M30 so that you can, or let me go to M2 so that you can see what I'm talking about. You see, anytime you have an entry like this entry that we have down here, and price begins to range above your entry, don't take this entry again. Don't. Now, only experience will teach you this. Nothing else. I'm telling you, nothing else will teach you. No, there's no book. Well, maybe there are some books, or maybe when I write my own book, I'll include it. But the way it is, as it is right now, we're not going to take this trade again if price breaks to the downside. Now, the thing there is, we may still have the reversal we were expecting. Yes, we may have the reversal, but it's very likely that price will just push past this entry and just break it to the downside and not respect it at all. Why? Because anytime market is ranging like this, building liquidity. You understand? And liquidity can just, it can be a liquidity sweep to the upside or to the downside. And anytime that happens, they don't respect the entries. It just goes like that. Now you see, we're meant to have an entry here, like this is supply area. You get this push to the upside right now, but you can see that I'm not seeing any retracement or any sign of retracement. Now it may retrace maybe in the last 10 seconds, I don't know. But right now, as it is, you can see they are building up this liquidity and they are pushing up to the upside. Now they may push area and later come back down for this entry. I'm still not going to take it. You understand? So we'll just move on from. We'll come back to these markets to come and confirm what I just said, if it's actually going to work or not. Okay, look at that momentum that you told me to check. You can see. So now we can begin to like form thought process here, but you see all this move to the other side, we leave it alone. We don't do anything about it. Oh, this is a beautiful one. There's no setup here, so we'll keep looking for good setups in the market. There's no setup here either, though we have this price channel to the upside. Let me mark it. So this is a basic market structure pattern. Oh, you know what, let me mark this. I'll mark it like this. Yes, I will mark this price channel also like this. So you can see the way market is moving within this price channel, up, down, up, then will come down, then the buyers may go back up. Now if you really want to know if we'll have the buyers come in, because all this is buyers entry, see buyers entry. If price touch this trend line down here, we may have another buyers entry, but we can only know if we go to lower time frame and check if we have a demand area, like an internal demand. Okay, the internal demand here, there are two. One of them is taken already. That's why the buyers are going up. You can see from this area. The second one is down here. Look at this. The second one is down here. It's a fresh one. It's not yet, but this one is being touched already. You see, if we have a gap up here, we may go with the sellers. Why? Because we have a doji. You understand? And we have a good round number here. So if price gives us a Marabuzu candle and gives us a gap up, we're going with the sellers. But if that does not happen, if I don't see a gap up, if there's no confirmation that the sellers can come in, I'm not going to take the trade at all. So I really wish we have a gap up, but if that doesn't happen, now the sellers may still come in, but I would rather take the trade up here than take it down here. So if price breaks this seller's entry and comes for this round number, I'll take one here. Then if it comes for this round number, I'll take two more. Let's just see. Okay, fine. Let's see if the sellers are going to come in or they are going to not come in. Let's see. Let's just wait for it. Let's see. And at least I'm expecting a pullback beyond that round number down there. So are the sellers going to really give us? Oh, come on. In the last like 2 seconds, we lost the trade. But I'm not going to take any other trade here because we may still have a push to the upside. You understand? I'm not just going to take any trade. So we lost those trades. No problem. Or you know what? Let me wait for this candle. You see, after this candle, we can have a red candle, and I'll tell you why. You see, because of this doji, there's this strategy called doji disrespect. It's been a long time I took the trade, that kind of trade. Now it states that when you have a doji break and you have a strong candle, you can go with it. In fact, let me go with this. Let me go with the buyers here. So it states that you can go with the buyers, and after this trade, you can go with the sellers. So let me see if that theory is going to work here, because I'm going to go with the sellers immediately after this, especially if I have a gap up. That would be beautiful. No, we have a gap down in favor of the buyers, so I'm not going to take, but we want this trade actually. So at the beginning we have a gap up, I would have gone with the sellers, but there was no confirmation to go with the sellers. Now, gold paste, let me talk before you chew my head. Let me talk about the promo code thing, because I know it's like on the forefront of your mind. So let me just say it. Now, you see, what I told them in that previous video was that previously, when they give you, for example, if you enter with maybe $1,000 and you go with 100% bonus, you understand, they will give you another 1,000, so your balance will be 2,000. You understand? If we have a gap up, I will go with the sellers here. Hold on. Can we have a gap up, please? No, another gap down. Oh, sorry, I missed that comment. So it keeps going up right now, and it has become a momentum. So I'm not going to go against it again. So let me check that market market we were waiting for the other time. Okay. So the thing there is, so if for example you load 1,000 and they give you 100% bonus, that's an extra 1,000. Now you have 2,000 in your balance. Now before, the way it works is that they'll tell you you have to make 50x in turnaround. Like it means if you calculate all the trades you took, it has to be a summation of 50x of whatever bonus they give you. So for example, if they give you 1,000, your what they call it again, that is it turnaround or something return, I've forgotten the name. You understand it? I mean, the summation of all the trades you've taken has to be 50,000 before you can make your withdrawals. So if you don't do that, what will happen is, because normally, like for example, if you carry 2,000 to 10,000, you probably want to withdraw your money. Hey, Annie Balis, Stevo, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. So the thing there is, if you maybe build from 2,000 to 10,000, you probably just want to leave. But because you've used their bonus, now you cannot withdraw your money. Now you can withdraw it. The penalty before used to be that they will remove their 1,000 and you go with your 9,000. Now it is not like that again, because what they do now is that if you make a withdrawal, yeah, thank you so much for joining 932. It's nice to have you here. So if you make your withdrawal now, what happens is that they will take their 1,000. You understand? Now your profit is $8,000 profit. You understand? They are going to split that profit into two. They will take one, you take one. You understand? Now you are left with you're left with just 5,000 instead of 9,000 that we would have been left with before. So they will take their 1,000. You understand? You know you entered with 1,000. So now the whole profit is remaining 8,000. They will slash it into two. Take half, you take half. So you are left with 5,000. You get the gist. So it's a very very crazy thing. You understand to do, and a lot of new people don't even know about it. You get the gist. Yeah, Timothy, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. I hope you're feeling great today. Yes, it's not nice at all, but a lot of people don't know about that. You get the gist. And I just find it very, very appalling that, a lot of people probably lost, they are going to lose their money anyways. So why would you now still split their earnings? Yeah, you can take your bonus, but splitting their earnings is that one's it's crazy. We have an opportunity here. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. This is a QM. The name of this strategy is called QM. Is when you have this ABC to the upside, then push to the downside. So the first thing you want to do is to go to M3. We're looking for an engulf. We have an engulf here, but let me check M5 for a better engulf. Okay, we have a better engulf here. Price is coming back into this area fast. So now we are looking. Now we'll go to lower time frame to find entries where we can take our trade. Look at this. This is what the S30 entry. Look at this. Now there's an entry here, but this entry is not a fresh entry, so I'm not going to like consider it as an entry. But we have another entry inside this entry. You understand? Now, out of these two entries, which one do you think is better? Is the inner one? You understand? Is this inner one is the better entry? Let me check S10 just for now. There's another entry inside this QM shoulder. I'm going to mark it, but I'm not going to take any trade on it. The reason why I'm marking it is because price may react from this level. You understand? But I'm not going to, regardless of how much price react from it, I'm not going to take the trade. But I need to just mark it so that I'm aware. So let me mark everything the way I usually would mark it. So this, the one I just want to like consider, I'll mark it like this. The one I really want to take, I'll mark it like this. You understand? Then over here, look at this. So you see this entry up here now, this is the best entry. The one here, up here, is the best entry so far. If price comes there, no hesitation, we're going with the trade. You understand? No hesitation at all. Now you see the one in this blue one, price may react from here. You understand? But is the probability of the trade actually reversing is very low. You understand? So we'll just keep an eye on these markets. You understand? We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep checking the market regularly. We have an opportunity here. It's a very beautiful opportunity. The name of this strategy is called decision point strategy. You see all these strategies, I've talked about it on the channel. You understand? I've talked about it. I'm currently like making a comprehensive video for all my students about decision point strategy. Though I'm a little bit behind on it, but I'm going to get it across to them very soon, and they are going to love it. And after that time, a lot of them are going to be taking a lot of decision point trades, because without understanding now, they're going to make a lot of bucks in the market. I know for sure. You understand? The probability for decision point trade is about 70%. So if price comes back down here now, we're going to go with the buyers. You understand? Now I'll walk you through all that. You understand? Let me just quickly check this. Okay, good. Yeah, Timmy Julius. Now it's okay. It's all right. I understand. It's already night time. So now you can see we have an evening star pattern here. I'm going to take this trade here. In fact, if it goes down, I'm taking one more. Because I'm expecting a push to the upside from this level. The buyers should give us a green candle at least, because we have this evening star pattern. You understand? Usually evening star patterns can give retracements in the market like this. You get the gist. Sincerely, with this trade, I really wish I was trading like real, my real account. This is a very beautiful trade. So we have evening star pattern. You understand? We have decision point trade, decision point zone down here. You understand? The buyers are going in. They're going to give us a green candle. This is a beautiful trade. Very beautiful trade, guys. Very, very beautiful trade. Let me take a screenshot quickly. It's a beautiful trade. Hey, why don't you go with real accounts? Yeah, someone that question, a lot of people have asked me that question, and I've answered actually, but oh my god. Okay. Now let me give you the gist, basically. Now, the reason for doing this live, I know I've established the reason many times, but a lot of people still don't understand. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is not to trade with you guys, is to teach these strategies. You understand? This is a practice session, is a teaching, is a class. You understand? I'm teaching you how all these things work. Now, you see, when you want to teach people, you cannot at the same time. Thank you. You're welcome. Aham Sada. I'm so sorry if I butchered that name. I'm so sorry. But it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. You understand? Okay. From your English, I think you are. Yes, I'm Nigerian. Yes. So the way it is, this is more like a teaching session. You understand? And what I'm doing basically is to explain the strategies, take the trade so that you guys can get familiar with it. Africans very humble, honest people. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much for that beautiful, honest remark. Thank you very much. So the thing there is, um, so it's a teaching session, and I'm demonstrating how I teach my students basically is the same way I'm teaching here right now. You understand? I take my students one on one. I break things down. Oh, Ahmed. Oh, it's nice. No wonder I couldn't pronounce. Oh, Ahmed, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I tried pronouncing that name. Everything together was very cumbersome, so I couldn't read it. But thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. You understand? So because of that, I try my best to demonstrate, and to just show you the principles and the strategies. You understand? Because it's very, very important that we trade with strategy in mind. We're not just trading at random. We're not just like looking for trends and jumping on it. No, we know exactly where the buyers and the sellers are, and we know where they are going to respond from. So we anticipate all these things, and that's where we take our trades. Oh, let's quickly go into that trade. Oh my god, can you see? Ah, can you see the pullback? Oh, we missed this trade. Come on. Is it going to give us? Oh, you know what? We'll wait for this one. This one will work. Yes. Wow. Wow. That was beautiful. That was very good. That was very nice of him. Wow. Yeah, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. So I'm waiting for price to come here. Sometimes you can't just leave the market unattended to, and if you leave the market and you come back, like within a split second, you can miss your opportunity. That's exactly what's happening here. But if price comes here, we'll have an opportunity. I know that one for sure. So let's just wait for this. Now you see, anytime you have an entry and price touch the entry the first time, don't take the trade the second time. Don't take it the second time. Just wait for the next entry, but don't take this entry again. Now it may still reverse. You can see this one, it reversed again, but it's better to not risk it, because you see that first time is where you have the good probability. Now we have a gap up in favor of the sellers, so I know the sellers can come in. Please give us the entry. Oh, come on, I was waiting for this entry. I was waiting for this entry. Give us the entry now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yes. We're not. Oh, come on. I still missed the entry. Can you imagine? And we have a round number there. If it goes again, I'm still going to take one more. But I'm expecting a pullback from here. Now, you can see now we have a gap up in favor of the sellers. And that gap up was on a round number. So it kind of makes it strong that we're going to have a red candle. Even though it doesn't seem like it. Is it going to jump? Okay, fine. This is a beautiful trade. So you can see now, we have an entry here. We have an entry. These are the two surest trades we can take. Every other one is not sure again. You understand? Even if price comes back here again, I'm not going to take the trade. Why? Because the probability is reduced now. You get it, just. And this is how we take our trades. You understand? I'm telling you guys, this is how we take our trades. Basically, look at this. Let me count from where we started. Okay, look at this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 trades. You see, this kind of trade session is crazy. I wouldn't take this kind of trading session. 17 trades. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 losses. So you can imagine now, you have 17 trades, you have 4 losses, 13 wins. You should just stop. You understand? Yes, Ahmed, you should just stop straight. Like, you should not push it too much. You've made 100% of your balance. Stop. You understand? Don't over. You see, over trading is what kills a lot of people. And I understand how it is. The greed is real. You understand? You want to get to $1,000 fast, but I'm telling you, yes, it's possible, definitely. But you have to take very good trades. You understand? You have to take very good trades. So that's just the way it is, basically. You understand? So it's one of those things. But thank you so much, guys, for joining. Today we okay. I'm past my time now. Now, if you are enjoying this classes and you would like to like support the channel in any way, you can go ahead and make use of the super chat, the super thanks, or this the super stickers. You understand? You can also consider joining the Barter-Pro YouTube membership. You understand that's I'm really very big on that YouTube membership. You understand? We're going to be doing something with all the YouTube members very soon. So you understand, the earlier you can join now, the better. Yes, Ascende, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. You understand? So now if this is your first time and you would like to learn about binary options trading, all you need to do, click the registration link, change the time. No, I trade 1 minute time frame. If I'm going to change the time, it means I'm going to change the candlesticks also. So I would probably just keep it locked in like this. You understand? What I was going to say is that the registration link is in the description. So all you need to do, we have Gem World in the house, guys. Everyone, thank you so much, Gem World. It's nice to have you here. Now, if you don't know, Gem World is one of our biggest OG on this channel. She's one of our biggest supporters. She supports us financially. You understand? She makes things happen for us. She doesn't back down. So, guys, please let me thank Gem World. You understand? Because she's one of our. Anytime she comes, you understand, we'll just give her that recognition, basically. So, if you would like to be an OG like Gem World, yeah, I come like live every day. Now the time is not consistent for now, but very soon we are working on becoming consistent. So thank you so much, Gemword, for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. You understand? Now, if you like to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, like you want to join my my set of the set of students I teach one-on-one, you understand? Click Telegram channel link and send me a message on Telegram. You understand? Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate. Oh, really? No, don't do that, Ahmed. No, don't do that. You should not follow with your real account. Please don't do that. I don't want to be liable for anybody's losses because see, losses are real. You understand? You may actually lose your balance. So I don't want that happening. And I try to tell people, but I know a lot of people will still not listen to me. They will still do whatever they want to do. But please, I beg you. You understand? I don't want you to lose your money. Losses, losses are yours, no problem. Okay, no problem. Ramsey, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. So, um, yes, if you want to join my league of students, so go ahead, click Telegram channel link and send me a message on Telegram. When you get to Telegram, click that tag called at Barter-Pro mentorship. You understand? And I'll be there to like reply you when you send a message. Okay, you can bear the loss. Okay, no problem. If you say so, it was nice to have you here. Thank you so much for doing that. Don't worry, very soon I'm working on seeing how we can actually trade my real life together, all of us together. But I bet it's not going to be everybody. It's going to be our biggest fans that will be able to do that. But let's just see how it goes, okay? Yes, yeah, it's time to stop actually. But thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. I'll see you tomorrow by God's grace. So have a lovely night rest. Peace.